This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm joined by former world champion Barry Jones in the immediate aftermath of a stunning fight between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, ending with a split decision victory in favour of Katie. Barry, just your thoughts on their fight?
Wow, that's the interview really. Just wow, isn't it? It was just like, let's start from the beginning. The ring walks. We start before they even got here. The crowd immense. They were all cheering and where you get, like, usually you get with massive crowds and massive events, it's usually they've all come to see one fighter. And that's what usually happens. But this time it was evenly split, or so it seemed. And so the crowd was immense. The noise, the atmosphere was as good as I've been, and I've been to some of the huge fights over the last 15 years. But the fight itself, earlier on, it looked like Amanda Serrano was pushing the pace, and but Katie was holding her own enough. But that fifth round, when Katie was hurt, she was finished. She was done. And that sixth round, she was still done. It was done. We were doing commentary with Ronald McIntosh, who stood next to me. If you can see the massive shadow of 7-foot giant, it was literally like we were painting a picture. She was going to get stopped pretty much, and then from out of nowhere, she produces that a Hall of Fame comeback to win the next 4 rounds and to win the fight. And it was just awe-inspiring stuff.
How did you score it, Barry?
I had Taylor up by 2 points.
So, with 97-93 in favour of Taylor, did you agree with that?
Yeah, I had it a point closer, but yeah, I did. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that. But also, it was a close enough fight to argue for Serrano. But I think the right woman won. I do think. I think when you're constantly pushing forward, you're still going to be landing the cleaner punches, and even if they're heavier, if you're being outscored. That was happening in some of the rounds. But yeah, I can see why they want to do it again, because they're crazy.
Would you be up for seeing it again, or would you rather see Katie maybe fight somebody else? Or?
No, I want to see that. I don't think they should do it again for their health, to be honest. But I want to see it again. Of course I do. That's the next fight we want to see, and I don't care where it is, because whatever it is, just whoever they are, just on watching that fight alone, you want to see it again, and it will get a massive crowd. So yeah, definitely, please do it again.
Just your thoughts as well on Liam Smith's victory against Jesse Vargas with that stoppage victory.
I thought he was outstanding. I mean, literally, maybe his best performance. In the early rounds, I worried because he wasn't moving his head as much as I thought he would, and he was getting outboxed. But Liam Smith might be the toughest man I know. He is, honest to God, he really is. And I think if you can hurt him, it's almost impossible to beat him. Forget about that Russian fight, because he got ripped off. He got robbed, uncontrollably, rudely robbed. But he was just brilliant tonight. The constant pressure just didn't give Jesse Vargas a second's rest, and then he started moving his head. Then he started whipping the uppercuts into the middle, and then once he started getting that right uppercut into place, the right was on the wall. And I think that fight could have been stopped earlier.
Well, Barry, leave that there, and I'll leave you to crack on with the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your time in New York. It is. I'm following you everywhere now, mate. Vegas next week?
I might be. You never know. I think I might be.
Some family bonding time out in Vegas as well, Barry. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
See you later, mate.